I took first position. I was the top student in every of my classes from my nursery school years, primary and secondary classes, and I was able to enjoy a lot of privileges as the top student in my class. So today I am going to list for you six out of the many privileges that I was able to enjoy as the top student in my class. The first privilege that I enjoyed is that I received lots of prizes, lots of gifts. When I was in nursery school and primary and some part of my secondary school, I did on prize giving days, it was very certain there is no discussion whether I was going to receive a prize. The question is, what will that prize be? And not just from my school environment, I also received monies from people, maybe neighbors, or when you get home after the end of the term, you show people your result, you took first position, people gift you a lot of things. So this is the number one privilege that I enjoyed. I received lots and lots and lots of accolades. Number two is that I was always picked for leadership positions. Whenever there is a leadership position in my class, such as the class captain, I was always picked for that position, which gave me an opportunity to learn a lot. And that is the second privilege that I enjoyed. The third is that I am always going to be the number one to be picked for opportunities such as competitions, debates, and so many other things. In fact, I went on so many excursions. When those things come up, they need a limited amount of students or number of students, and I am always certain that I am always going to be the first name to be picked. So I went for a lot of competitions from my school, math competition, science competition, debates, and so forth. So it also gave me an opportunity to enjoy that aspect of my schooling. The next is that it gave me a positive reputation in the school. So a lot of people actually got to know who I was, many people who I don't even know, because the teachers usually use me as an example in their classes and tell them about me and how hardworking and disciplined I am. So it gave me a positive reputation in many classes, many students who got to know me, who got to like me, who wanted to be my friends, and so many things. Next up is that I was excluded, not always, but in many cases, I was excluded from punishment. Punishment, sometimes when the entire class is to receive a punishment, I got excluded because I am like the top student. I am so disciplined, like especially when they are making noise and so many things. I could be part of them making the noise, but when the teacher comes, she's gonna be like, "No, I am not a noisemaker because I am the top student." Which, from my perspective, that means that I'm disciplined, and I got excluded from a lot of punishment. Next up is that I have the teacher's trust, which means that on many cases, if the teacher wants to mark some assignments or grade some scores, I could be called to help her and so many things which based on the teacher's trust. And if I ever need anyone to vouch for me, the teachers can always stand in for me because they gave me their trust. So these are few of the many privileges that I enjoyed as the top student in my class. But as you know, to whom much is given, much is expected, and things have two sides, which means that as I am enjoying the privileges, there are also challenges I that I had to face as the top student in my class. So in my next video, I will be sure to share with you those challenges that I faced as the top student in my class. So if you want to, I'm sure you don't want to miss that video. So be sure to subscribe or follow my page, like and comment. And in little or no time, that video will be ready. Thank you for watching so far, and until next time. Bye.